What's up, YouTube? It's Chris with C-Dub Sports Cards, and we are back today with round 3 of Crackin for Miss Caitlin Clark, that lady right there. We did a mega box and didn't find her. We did 2 blaster boxes and didn't find her, but we did get 3 numbered cards to 68 or some weird number like that, purple shocks or something like that, out of 2 blaster boxes. So since we did that well in terms of numbered cards out of the blaster boxes, I decided to go back to the blaster boxes again for round 3, and I picked up 3 of them this time. I figured 3 of them might be the lucky number to find Miss Caitlin Clark. So here we are. I do really enjoy these Prizm Draft Pick products. I seem to do pretty well with them in terms of like pulling numbered cards. And like bang for the buck, I do better on this than like the flagship like Prizm. I get killed with like flagship Prizm and like flagship optic, stuff like that. Just, absolutely slaughtered. But I seem to get like better bang for my buck with draft pick products. I opened up a Prizm Basketball Draft Picks, I think it was 22-23, Paulo's rookie year. And we pulled a numbered card to 5. It was an H2 box for like $40. We pulled a numbered card to 5. And we pulled 2 pinks, including our autograph, to 20. So 3 numbered card numbered to 25 or less out of a $40 box. 2 of them were first-round draft picks, still in the NBA. So, I don't know. I don't feel I can do that with a lot of other products. Maybe that was a one-off box. We'll see. I have another one that we're going to open up soon. So maybe that was just a one-off. But I seem to do pretty well with these, so we're going to try again. But we're looking for Miss Caitlin Clark. That's the one lady we haven't found yet. We found Angel Reese. We found Cam Brink. We found Cardoso. We found like picks 2, 3, and 4. We haven't found the first pick yet. Austin Reeves. Keyshawn George rookie variant. So yeah, this is the problem with this product. We're going to have a lot of piles. So actually, let me collapse some of these, because I'm going to need to make more piles. We've got vets, rookies, inserts, rookie color, and vets. Okay. We will sleeve up the Stephon Castle Deep Space. I wish it was a silver, but it is a Stephon Castle, who will in all likelihood be the Rookie of the Year this year. We will put him up there for now. Pack 1, not too exciting. Let's try pack 2. DJ Burns again. We got another purple. Deron Holmes, rookie. A fearless Kiel Ware. Holy smokes, guys. That is a huge pull. Caitlin Clark, purple shock. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. For some reason, this one is not numbered. The other purple shocks that we pulled were numbered. So I don't understand that. I thought it would be numbered. But it is still a Miss Clark parallel. Yeah. That's awesome. So there we go. We found Miss Caitlin Clark. And we found her in an exclusive Blaster Purple Wave Prizm. All right. And a Bronny. All right. Like I said, there's too many piles. This product, I don't have a women's pile yet. Oh, look, there's a woman on the back. We'll make a women's pile here in a sec. PJ Hall, rookie. Ricochet, rookie. He was the first overall pick on the variant. Ron Holland, the second on the new recruits. That's an insert. Purple, Nika Mule, rookie. She went to Connecticut. and Rakia Jackson. All right. So there's our lady pile. Ray Allen. Mateus Buzelis. That's not bad. Buzelis is a top rookie. Put that in the good pile. Arisha Shea on the student orientations. A Steph Curry on the purple variation. Is there a variation? And then Isaiah Collier. Do we have a base rookie pile? Oh, yeah, I put Ray Allen in the base rookie pile, so I couldn't see. Okay, there we go. Let's sleeve up the Steph. I like it. Purple Steph variant. All right. See, I wonder if the other ones that I opened were like hobby blasters, if these are different. I don't know. I'm very confused why I'm pulling all these purples, but they're not numbered like they were in the other boxes. Jaren Holmes. Tim Duncan. Halliburton on the silver. Saloon on the Fearless silver. And Adam Bona. All right, one pack left. Devin Carter, rookie. Tristan De Silva, rookie. Our first rated prospect, Elijah Arenas. We haven't had one of those yet. I need another pile for rated prospects. Buzelis on the new recruits, silver. And Harrison Ingram. Because it's a silver, we're going to sleeve it. Buzelis ended up being one of the top 5 rookies, I would say, this year. Not bad. Not bad. So box number 1, I would say, was very successful. Even though our Caitlin Clark wasn't numbered, it is a purple variant of Caitlin Clark. The hottest thing still in the game. It's amazing how much her cards are fetching and how amazing her demand and stuff is still. I saw that they played a exhibition game this weekend at her old college, so at Iowa, against Brazil, and they smoked Brazil like 95-30. It was an absolute demolition. But I thought it was cool. You know, Caitlin Clark only scored like 15 points. I'm sure she only played like 15 minutes since they were absolutely blowing them out of the gym. But, you know, WNBA is right around the corner. They were doing exhibition games. They were warming up, as you might say. All right. Box number 2. Rated prospect, Ian Jackson. Filipowski on the green All-American. I don't have a colored. So many stacks. I guess technically that should go there because it's a silver. All right, sorry. Zach Edey, silver new recruits. Harrison Ingram. Zach Edey, silver new recruits isn't bad. He was also one of the top 5 rookies at the end of the year. His team did make the playoffs, but got bounced in the first round. They had to go through the play-in, which is always difficult. They lost to the Warriors in the first game and then had to win the second game. So that means they had to go play the number 1 seed Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City pretty much boat raced and won 4 games to 0. And so Memphis' season is over. Firing their coach with 2 weeks left ended up not being the solution to their problems. What a surprise. Cam Spencer, rookie. Donovan Clingan, rookie. He was on the box with Miss Caitlin. Robert Dillingham, rookie. Patrick Ewing on the purple. Do I have a veteran color? No, we'll just put the veterans with the veterans. All right. That was a terrible first pack. Our color was a vet. Not even a vet that's like Steph Curry vet, like retired vet. I know Patrick Ewing was a great player, but he doesn't get a ton of hobby love. Let's just be honest. Alexander Sarr, that's not bad. He was the number 2 overall pick. Johnny Furphy, rookie. Student of the game, Saloon. All-American purple, Allen Iverson. And Ryan Dunn, rookie. All right. Box 2 is not looking nearly as good as box 1. I'm just going to be perfectly honest and straight up with you. Not looking as good. Not looking as good. Oops, we already mixed up our piles. We got to insert in the base stack. Okay. Anton Watson. Ooh, what is this? What is that? We haven't seen that yet. What the heck? All right, we're going to check that out in a second. Cam Brink for the ladies. Where's my ladies? They're up there. Carter Bryant. Not numbered either. Oh, look at that. That's a tiger. Look at the edges. A tiger with all sorts of stuff going on of Carter Bryant. A lot of these rated prospects are like high school kids. Arizona commit, so apparently he's going to Arizona. He played in the 2024 Nike Hoop Summit, so that means he is young. He is in high school. Maybe he would, maybe he was in Arizona this year. He might have been a freshman this year. But that's cool. A tiger. It's the first tiger that I've pulled. Yeah, tigers, their animal prints are not numbered, but they are short prints. Donovan Mitchell on the Fearless. And Timmy Duncan. All right, so this box was looking pretty barren until that cool tiger. That is cool looking. Hopefully Carter Bryant becomes the man. Then we have like a pre-rookie Carter Bryant. Like kind of like a Bowman first, Rated prospect, Kiki Irafin. What does it say about Kiki? Pac-12 most improved players. It says Cardinals, so I think she's a Stanford late girl probably. So a Stanford rated prospect. Let's put her with the other ladies. Fearless, Trae Young. Isaiah Thomas on the purple. Man, our colors are terrible in this box. That was a terrible pack. Whole bunch of veterans. One rated prospect. Oof. That was a rough pack. I didn't like that one at all. All right, last pack. Can we find one more, Caitlin? Allen Iverson. Bud Carrington, rookie. A rated prospect of a guy named Pettiford. Jared McCain, silver new recruits. That's not bad. He was one of the top 5 rookies. And Reed Shepard, whose team got bounced last night by the Warriors in 7 games. I don't think Reed Shepard played a whole lot. He might be hurt. Or maybe he's just so buried on the bench and it's the playoffs and I just didn't see him. But they lost in Game 7 to the Warriors. It was it wasn't that close in the Game 7. We won by double digits, I believe. We basically held them to like 90 points and controlled the pace of play. We used our playoff experience and grinded it out. Why we couldn't do that at home and why we had to go travel halfway across the country to do it, God only knows before we got our focus. But we got the job done. So we're moving on. We are moving on. We have to go play Minnesota now, though. And Minnesota has, Mr. Gobert in the middle. And then they have Mr. Anthony Edwards, one of the best, individual players in the league. I'm guessing Jimmy Butler's going to guard him, and hopefully Jimmy can lock him down. But I don't know if anybody can lock down Mr. Edwards. He's kind of a playoff guy, it looks like. He might be the second coming of playoff Jimmy. I would like to pull an autograph. I haven't pulled an autograph out of any of these boxes. So that's what I'm shooting for here. I want to see an auto. Luka Garza, All-American. But it doesn't say rookie anywhere. That's kind of weird. Air card. Hey! Another Caitlin. Student orientation. Kevin Durant, Campus Legends. That's the first Campus Legends we've seen. And Jonathan Morris. Was Campus Legends the rare insert? Hold on a sec. Let me grab the box. Nope. Ultra Rare Black Color Blast and High Voltage. Yeah. Color Blast and High Voltage. So, we haven't seen a Campus Legend. It looks pretty cool. But, not numbered. Apparently not ultra rare. I like it, though. I like it. In fact, I like it enough. And I'm going to find a place to give it a stand. That's right. First, we'll put Miss Caitlin next to herself. Caitlin times 2. And then, yeah, we'll go like that. Bam. All right. So, yeah, we are now down to the second round of the NBA playoffs. All the first round games are over. 2 of the series went 7. Denver beat the Clippers in 7. Bobby Clintman. Never heard of Bobby Clintman. Rated prospect Jared Easter. Rated prospect Green Trey Johnson. Cardoso on the new recruit silver. That's not bad. In Keyshawn George. So, yeah, Denver beat the Clippers by like 20 in Game 7. It wasn't that close. I heard a lot of people chirping about how great, Kawhi Leonard is and how if he can win a third title with the Clippers, he'd be one of the greatest players of all time. Well, we can put that story to bed real quick because they lost in Game 7 and they're done. And the Warriors won in Game 7 as well. The 1 seeds pretty much boat raced round 1 and won both their series in 4 games. Have been sitting around now for a week waiting for somebody to play. So we'll see if that affects them. That can always affect you, having that much time off. Angel Reese. Trace Jackson Davis All-Americans. Once again, doesn't have a rookie logo. Maybe these aren't rookies. I don't know. Fearless Bronny. Purple Sar. And Pele Larson. Purple Sar is nice. I like that. Like I said, he was the number 2 overall pick. Pretty sure he ended up being like a top 5-ish rookie. And Bronny on the silver Fearless. Actually, not silver. But I still like it. It's a Bronny. Bronny started to ball out a little bit at the end of the year in the G League. He's putting up 30-point games, Maybe Bronny has a future. Maybe he's learning how to take command and, be a leader. And, maybe he can have an impact. There's rumors that the Lakers are going to trade everything they have and go get Giannis. So they're going to need players. Magic Johnson. Saloon on the deep space. A green of Tim Duncan. And Sue Bird, all-time great. I didn't know they had ladies all-time greats, but that's cool. Sue Bird. All right. Donovan Clingan base. Oops. I knocked over one of our Caitlin's. All right. Ian Jackson. Ron Holland II. A purple of Bub Carrington. And James Harden. So, yeah, this was completely different than our other blaster boxes. Maybe our other blaster boxes, like I said, did they do hobby blasters of this? And I picked up like 2 hobby blasters and got 3 numbered cards to 68. None of these, I haven't got a numbered card yet. I'm still pretty happy with it. But no numbered cards, just it seems different. It seems like a different product. Angel Reese. Tahid Pettiford. Khalil Ware. Jalen Wells. Rip Hamilton. So, yeah, that third one, Man, I'm just knocking things over left and right. That third one was probably the worst one, honestly. It didn't have as much to offer. Let's go over the hits. We'll start with the hit stack and then work our way to the one standing in the back. Angel Reese base, Bronny James Fearless, purple SAR, Angel Reese base, silver Cardoso new recruits, silver McCain new recruits, SAR base, silver new recruits Edie, silver new recruits Buzella. So the new recruits are very popular. They're not rare. Steph Curry purple, Ricochet student orientation, Buzelis on the variation, Ricochet on the variation, Bronny base. And then in the back, we have a purple Campus Legends, the only Campus Legends we pulled. A Tiger of Carter Bryant rated prospect, so maybe he becomes really good player. Only Tiger that we pulled. Deep Space Stephon Castle, purple Caitlin Clark, student orientation Caitlin Clark. But the search is over because we found 2 Caitlin Clarks. 2. So I'm really happy about that. Thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what the best card was. I'm pretty sure it's that one, but maybe you like the Tiger Stripe better, or maybe you're a big Kevin Durant guy. Anyway, tell me down below what the best card was. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Have a great night.